Hello and welcome. It is Sunday, it is afternoon, and it is November, which means I'm equally serious about the words as I am about the snacks for this month. I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood, and with me today I have Doc Coleman and Sako Toomey. Say hello to the nice people.
Hello to the nice people.
Hello, nice people.
I will be getting my words in after the most important thing any kitty mama can do any day of the week. What are y'all working on? Let me know if I have to switch anything up.
I am working on my Substack and then and talking about my little writer's retreat that I did this past week. And then working on my borrowed time thing.
Awesome. That's what I got up there for you. What are you doing, Doc?
So I have groceries being processed right now. Nice traditional. And I am back to working on marking up the audio script for the Peril to Prague audiobook.
Sorry, marking, not editing.
Yep. It's beyond editing now. It's been published.
Sure. So, okay, let me pull that up there. So, popping into the comments, hello and welcome. Carrie is here, hanging out from work. Moon is here. Hello. Andy swung by to say hi and say, "It's gorgeous out. I'm gonna go barbecue. So peace out, yo." I mean,
yeah, see you, Andy.
I got a little surprised there with the change of the name to Erdith.
Oh, yeah. That's the username.
Yeah, but I swear it wasn't that before.
Yeah. About
it's a YouTube thing.
About 2-3 weeks ago, YouTube started doing that instead of the assigned name through this particular app, whatever. So it says, just dropping in to say, I won't be joining as we're doing one last barbecue before the cold really hits. Yay, weird weather. I got down most of my outdoor decorations today from Halloween before we hit Thanksgiving. I still have the giant pumpkin, but... So Cora is here and we'll be doing video editing today. Oh, just video editing. So let me go ahead and pop out the book. Scott is here. Hey, Scott. Good to see you. It's been a minute. Seer is here. Hello and welcome. I'm sure Seer is going to be doing a chapter. What chapter are you on? Is it like 23? I don't even remember. I'll just say chapter.
Yeah.
It will be a chapter, no matter which one it is. Moon asked if he counts as nice people. I mean...
That's up for you to decide, isn't it really?
You probably count as nice person, but part of nice people in general, because you've always been nice to me. Let's see. Seer said, I don't know if it happened to anyone else. Oh no, YouTube unsubscribed him? That is so weird.
That happens. Nope. It's so normal. I warn my people all the time, like, if you think you're subscribed, check again, because YouTube likes to randomly unsubscribe people.
I couldn't find my link today. I had to wait for Discord to be like, hey, Morgan's got a link, because I go to YouTube Studio and I click on live and it always has the link. And it wouldn't even link me my own video today. So, like, I don't know what's up with YouTube today.
I don't know.
But yeah, and what's insidious about it is YouTube will unsubscribe you, but you won't notice because it will still be showing that because it's similar to other stuff you're already subscribed to.
I mean, the algorithm's going to recommend it because it's similar to stuff you've watched, even if you haven't subscribed.
So it may take a while for you to miss an episode and figure out, hey, it's missing.
Yeah. So let's see. Scott is working on a novelization for a not so great horror film that he will make better.
Nice.
Oh my God. Seer's up to chapter 33. Sweet.
Nice. Seer, do you know how many chapters you're going up to?
Until it's done?
Yeah.
So, Sarah is here, but being a little quiet today. That's fine. Hello, Eva. Catechist says hello. Let's see. Sarah's like, I got no goals. Video's done, and that's all she got in her. It's
Snacking
only-
and chill is Sarah's goal today.
it's a Sunday afternoon. I get it. Just because it's a productive time for me does not mean that everybody else wasn't already productive this weekend and ready to chill. Let's see. Popping back into the
He
comments.
will be finished by Sunday next week.
Oh, Sears almost done. That's awesome.
Nice.
I'm so excited. That's amazing. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And we get to hang out for it. That's kind of cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Eva just went and got a new pre-lit faux tree. Didn't want to, but a mouse had bit through the wires at the last one. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Maybe not a mouse, but somebody likes to chew on wires, which is why I have to get a fence put around my tree.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about that? Yeah, I could anchor it and make it all safe and make it kitty safe. But if you're going to chew on the wires, I can't give you access, baby. I know, it's horrible. You think kitties should be able to check out everything and investigate all the things. And Mama's so mean. The meanest mama. Anyway, sorry. Talking to my cat. Carrie is going to be looking for pictures on Pinterest and getting ideas for her next sewing journal. I found out that Pinterest will give me tons of AI responses, and I don't know if it's them generating stuff based on my search terms or things people have generated on similar search terms.
Yes and yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Disgusting.
That's not what I want. But like, I'm looking for models of people, and I don't want to go off of real people because I'm stealing their identities unless they're like celebrities or something, you know?
Yeah.
Because
What
that's
I
creepy
do-
stalker shit.
What I do for characters and stuff is, yes, it's AI, but this person does not exist. Randomly generates people, and then I
Yeah.
take that portrait and I put it into Artbreeder.
Yeah.
And I can change the angle. I can
Yeah.
like tweak the hair and eyes and the age and
I'm not an artist, so I didn't realize at first that it wasn't stuff that other people had made and put up. And so I have some on my Pinterest board, but my Pinterest board is because I have aphantasia and I need a visual so I can help describe it better for other people. I know when it looks right, but it's harder for me to like have specificity in my head other than hair color and height and build, you know?
Mhm.
And it's like, this person does not exist was out before all the other AI slop generators that were stealing people's images.
Yeah.
So I don't really know where this person does not exist got their base images. I'd really like to know.
Nat Geo and
okay.
Are they used
and maybe AP.
Maybe AP. Yeah.
Yeah. But so I was on a Discord server for writers and I mentioned what my story was about. And, you know, it's got a lot of really fun visuals, you know, flying through space. And someone's like, oh, you gave me some ideas. And I'm like, I just gave you, they're like, can I share my ideas with you? And I'm like, I gave you a 2-sentence brief about book 2 of a series. What are you going to suggest for me to change in my book? I don't even know. And they're like, can we take it to DMs? And I'm like, oh, that's sus. But I said, sure. And after like 5 or 6 back and forths, I'm like, where are you going with this? And they're like, oh, I do art. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I'm like, here's my inspo. And like, A, they went off on me for the AI in it. And I'm like, sorry. And B, they try to sell me their art. And I'm like, the rough draft isn't done yet. I'm not going to be like commissioning anything for sales until like I've edited it at least twice. Mm-hmm. Like
at
we are years away from that. And she's like, oh, it can take time to make art. I'm like, I have many artist friends. And if it takes you a year, you're not the person I'm hiring.
Yeah.
And also things might change in the next year and a half. So like the visuals are going to like, and then I reached out to the Discord server admins because that person had been on this server for less than half an hour before they asked to slide into my DMs. I'm like, yellow flag, not red flag. Maybe they didn't know that we have an advertisement channel for services. Maybe they're over eager, but this is a yellow flag and I wanted to let you know.
Yeah.
So they reached out to the person and less than a week later they're banned because they're pushing their sales. And like, I understand it's hard to do sales and stuff, but if you join a community, you follow their rules. And if you are friendly and helpful and share your art, people will come to you rather than you pushing you on them. Like,
yeah,
it's you let people know that you have a service, that you're willing to work with them, and you respect the fact that they are not ready to contract with you, and you leave them alone. But if you keep pushing, it's like, okay, you are totally sus, and you might be the greatest, cheapest artist ever, but you are banned because you're an irritant.
This is not a sales group. This is a writing and fandom group. Like, share fan art, that's fine. Share what you do, that's fine. But no.
But DMing people,
like,
so that
she
you can
asked permission to DM first, and I agreed. But when you've been on the server less than half an hour and immediately start asking to go into people's DMs, that's sus.
That's sus.
And I wanted so hard to give them the benefit of the doubt, and but no one who has ever slid into my DMs within a day of having friended me with no prior acquaintance has ever not been trying to sell me something or scam me. Like, ever. And I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't know why. Because I like to make them prove that I'm not wrong to judge them, I think. I want to be proven right. And I just let them dig their own hole. So. Anyway, that's my whole big rant about Pinterest. And it spiraled out from there.
If you look for anything before 2018.
Okay, that's a good idea.
On Pinterest, then you will find actual photography, actual
art from people's portfolios.
Yeah,
it's just kind of disgusted that it's like everything is being poisoned because, stock art sites are being clogged with AI crap.
You know what I would like? I would like to be able to go to Amazon and buy Amazon products rather than just Amazon Marketplace. And they don't differentiate anymore, so you cannot guarantee where it came from or the quality of product. And whether they even represent, if the image even looks like the item. Like I think I ranted 98% of like online advent calendars with like ornaments look like they're 3D and are actually 2D. And like the pictures all are 3D and like super cute. And then the description half the time calls it out as 2D. Half the time doesn't have any reviews or sales yet. So
I'm sorry, if the pictures all depict a 3-dimensional object, but the description says it's 2-dimensional, it's like this is a misleading advertisement. This is not a fair depiction.
Yeah. And I tried to Google to see if I could find the original that they were like spoofing off of, and like the best I can figure is that like A, it never existed, or B, it was like legacy Think Geek stuff, and they've been out of business for 5-10 years or whatever now.
Yep.
So anyway, let me bounce through comments real quick so we can get to the most important part of Sunday. Yes, that's literally what I just said, honey. So Eva is going to store things in the shed or in the garage instead of the shed so the cats can help. Amanda's here. Hello. Amanda's going to be working on getting some topics gathered for the podcast recording tomorrow. So Amanda, podcast prep. Honey, you've got to wait a minute. You've got to be patient. You're not very good at it. I know. We We already cheered for Seer, gonna be done next week. Carrie said hi to Catechus when he was up. Seer says 37 is my planned last chapter, and he's been averaging 1,200 words a day in November. Nice, awesome. Eva just watched Sarah's video. Scott says, I also need to cage my Christmas tree away from him as well as Catechus because he also chews on wires, but only because they look so damn appetizing.
Scott, that sounds like your spaghetti is just too tough.
Because it's the proper use of the holiday spirit. Moon says, pushing yourself makes you not a nice person, and that's why they're not on my server, or I don't think they're here. I'm glad you enjoy a good Sunday rant. So, Eva is also so untrusting of anything online because of such tactics too. Yeah, I hear you. Cora says, I bought a tarot deck on Amazon recently, but when she got it, her husband pointed out that it might be AI. It's pretty.
That is happening all over the place.
It's so rough. And Scott says we are in a very problematic time. I keep hearing there's quote unquote pushback against AI, but I'm not seeing it yet.
Yeah, me either.
There is a human certified movement, but it's still pulling together, and it's not standardized anywhere yet.
And the people who were already, scanning the internet to steal other people's art to put on products are still doing that. I wanted to get a Friend of Sanctuary Moon t-shirt because they're a Murderbot fan, and that's the show that Murderbot is obsessed with. Yep. That's all you need to know if you're unfamiliar. But there is no authorized merchandise. So it's really frustrating because Apple is really dropping the ball on associated merch. Yeah. Apple does not have a merch shop for any of their shows. They are and you can't get proper licensed stuff, so it's not going to the author, and so it's really frustrating. Although there is the idea of buying it and then donating or buying some copies from the author and donating them to a library or something. So I don't know. Torn. So Eva says, yes, another great reason to shop small. Lots of holiday vendor markets popping up probably. And everybody knows next Saturday is Small Business Saturday right after
Black Friday.
Yeah. So support your local stores and your indie authors. I know a few.
And if your indie authors are doing business through Amazon, please order before the 25th. Why? Because there's a blackout from the 25th through Cyber Monday.
Yeah. So, and one last thing from Eva is #NoKings. Shop small or not at all this shopping weekend. No grief of shame if you got to do the sales, but spread awareness. Yeah. So my shopping cart is so full right now, but I need to go through and double check things, and I'm going to be getting so. Remember, I have a garage door monster. Good. People have been telling me for years, sleeve it up for Christmas. And I think this year, I want to get, put a red nose on it. And I was talking with some friends, and the idea right now is to get like one of those cat bubbles and then paint the inside reddish. And so it'll glow red and also be slightly 3-dimensional, right? And then put it on it. And then maybe have like a Santa hat hanging off one of the teeth.
Oh, sure.
So there was talk about a crashed sled in the yard, but I don't know about the logistics about that. But I think a Santa hat and a nose are things I can definitely do. So Scott says, the problem is that AI propagates by way of automation and bots, and humans still meet and move through manual means. Yeah. And like so many social media accounts were already bots, and some of them were easily detectable and some of them weren't. So, yeah. Carrie said, yeah, there's an economic blackout for this weekend, upcoming weekend, including certain restaurants whose parent companies support the Tangerine Tyrant.
Yeah.
Moon said, oh, sorry. No, stop. Sorry. I clicked wrong. And then in the comments, it had the ban stuff instead of the show. Moon says indie authors are cool. Hung out with a couple yesterday.
Nice.
That's what I've heard. Eva says, yeah, stick mom and pop for places to eat as well. The holiday season is often their bread and butter. With an A.
With an A.
Eating the rich one bite at a time is actually spending your money anywhere else $1 at a time. Happy hunting. Yeah. Although I do know when I was holiday shopping, I ran across some companies that like support and share, a percentage of their profits with, particular charities and stuff like that, whose marketplace is on Amazon. So like do your research. You can find small businesses that are using them for their shipping and store stocking. There we go. Warehousing. They use it for the warehousing and the delivery. Yeah. So I know my bestie Izzy sells quilt patterns on Amazon, and she sends over a batch of like 30, and a year later they say they're running low on some or something. So if you want to do a dragon quilt, she's got all the elementals, and they're applique quilts. I can link drop that one. So yeah. Carrie says, I have a sticker that says shop small, the rich white men will hate it, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyhow, that was a lot of chat, and I got words to do, and somebody's getting impatient. So in 3, 2, 1, boom. And we're back. How was your sprint?
I finished my Substack and I'm working on
Awesome. Doc had to step away. I'm assuming groceries showed up. I forgot to start the timer entirely, so I reset it to a 15-minute timer and went for it. It might have been 20 minutes. It might have been 25. It wasn't more than 25, though. So, I mean, look at the clock. It couldn't have been. So I did the most important thing any kitty mama can do, which was Catechus got his gushy food. Oh, let me mark off your Substack. Look at you. That was fast. And I wrote some words, not a lot, but a few. So let's see. What does it say? I'm at 9447. Oh, let's see where I was. I got 346 words. That is solid. I am not sad. I am not sad. So,
well done.
Yeah. I didn't realize I got that many. Maybe I didn't mark down the last couple sentences I wrote yesterday. I don't know. I'll take it. They're words, and I didn't get credit for them yesterday. So, let's see. Popping into the comments. Carrie said, I've been seeing a big push in my TikTok.
For you page.
Oh, for you page of people asking for indie author recommendations. So, of course, I'm commenting with photos of my books. I mean, if they're literally asking for it, there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
So, Sarah had ice cream and it was good. Let us know what flavor.
Yeah.
Right? So, Cora got 7 whole minutes edited. Very nice. And Scott wrote a few words, edited a few more, and got a new idea for a scene shift. Nicely done.
Nice.
Cookies and cream.
Heck yeah.
So, yeah. Big yawn. What was I going to say? I don't even remember.
Cool.
I was writing, as I do, of my main character dodging and avoiding conflict. Like, when they're doing a sweep, trying to find him, he goes and hides. And then I was like, look, he can only dodge conflict for so long. So I recognize that after he hid for like 3 days and he's told it's all clear, maybe it shouldn't be all clear.
Maybe it shouldn't be all clear. Yeah.
And then I realized that the rebels who wanted him so he could like open the vault because his family owns the casino. Who the bleep keeps money in a vault these days? It's all online. Like, and that's today, not in space.
Yeah.
So he opens the vault and he's like, so these are some family heirlooms and some hard copies of the treaties we have with the governmental territories we pass through. I don't know what you were expecting out of this, but he doesn't mention that they're not all his family heirlooms and are maybe leverage tools for other people and companies and governments. But, you know, they don't need to know that.
Yeah.
He's like, look, I get it. Y'all are rebels. You can't use banks to like pay for your stuff, but we're a casino. Everybody uses their credit and gets their chits, and then they go play. Like, how did you think this worked? So that was a lovely scene I got to write yesterday of him being like, oh, you caught me, and you get what? So, popping into the comments, Amanda says, I got a video clip trimmed and made a list of topics for the podcast. Nicely done. And I am, in fact, psychic. Doc's groceries had arrived. And you're like,
you're still muted.
That much psychic? Like, that much?
And it took me a little bit longer to put them away. So,
Sure.
Good thing I left myself muted because there was lots of bumping around
Grumping.
and heavy sighing and stuff.
How was your sprint other than groceries?
I got like part of a chapter highlighted.
Nice.
So I made some progress before it's like, oh, surprise, the groceries are here.
Sure.
Surprise!
Surprise groceries, you have Thanksgiving dinner now. No.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? So, I might spend next sprint popping balloons.
Oh,
might be-
is it
It might be time.
those Halloween balloons behind you? Those guys?
Yeah.
Somehow
I
that
might-
seems like it would be more effective for this segment to just have you get up, go over, and pop them on screen while we watch.
I mean, do you want to watch me pop balloons?
No, that's okay.
Okay. I didn't know I was that kind of channel. But I mean, of the things I've done, popping balloons is not like
that far off.
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently, I've accidentally stumbled across some kind of kink I was hitherto unaware of, but
I mean, Rule 34, it's an activity.
this is true.
And
Rule
therefore-
34 of the internet does apply, whether you want it to or not.
Yeah.
No, not the balloons.
I mean, I gotta say, if I do, it'll be very gently because I think we can all see what's going on right there.
Yeah.
There's a kitty who is
There's
chill.
a kitty who is chill, and if it goes pop, then kitty will go pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
This is
nobody wants to upset the kitty except
either
wrong
Roddy, wait
people.
for when he's in a rambunctious mood and you play with him with the balloons and let him pop them.
And then he's traumatized for life.
Maybe he'll
So-
stop clawing people in the face then.
There are very few occasions he goes for the face.
Yeah.
So he goes for the face if he really, really wants to play in the middle of the night, maybe once a month, and my arm is not already exposed. So I just sleep with an arm out, and I haven't had my face attacked.
It's
other
like a
face-
sacrificial arm.
Right? He'd rather play with my hand than my face, but if nothing else is available. And the only other face scratching incidents involved drunk people he never met picking him up. So if you don't know him, don't pick him up. If you are drunk, do not pick him up.
Yep.
It's a cat you don't know.
Don't pick him up.
Yeah, pretty much. I can, because I'm his mama.
Mm-hmm.
But if he is already wound up, there are very careful ways I pick him up
Mm-hmm.
that keep my face away from him.
Yeah.
So anyhow, popping in, Scott asks, I clicked wrong. If I can do the helium voices with those balloons. No, I manually blew them up with my face. I went and I got the shiny metal ones blown up, but I could not get the other ones blown up, and I made Lucy do it. They wouldn't. I just could not. And I'm like, I used to play the trumpet. I thought I had a good woofer, but no,
But
they
no.
did not like me.
Mm-mm.
Maybe I was trying to do too good of thing, where as a trumpeter, you're told not to let your cheeks blow out
Mm-hmm.
because it can damage them over time.
Yeah.
But
And yet, so many trumpeters that you see, their cheeks blow out anyway. So, no.
right, because they have poor form.
Mm-hmm.
So, it says that the pumpkins are so pretty. I think the non latex ones I can deflate and use again. I'm not positive, but I think I might be able to. So we will see. Amanda says it's both a fetish for some and a phobia for others. Popping balloons.
Yeah.
And Scott said that is a good rule of thumb. I almost said go. I was trying to put good and rule at the same time.
Yes.
Yes, that one. If drunk, don't try to pick anyone up.
Yep.
I have
That's
seen that
fair.
go very badly.
Mm-hmm.
Very badly.
Yeah, I was just going to say, if, just as a general rule, don't try to pick up anyone who's not asking for uppies. So,
Yeah. I sprained
And just because we're short doesn't mean we want uppies.
Yeah.
it's true.
I sprained my ankle just before the first time I went to Dragon Con, And so I had a friend carry me up a flight of stairs, and I realized I don't like being carried on stairs.
Yeah.
It takes
There's
a
a reason
lot
for that. Yeah.
of try, and it makes me very anxious.
Yeah.
The stairs and being carried is terrifying. So anyway, the timer. Let me reset it to the actual 20-minute timer and actually start it like when the sprint starts. Like
Yeah.
like and who knows how to run sprints, which apparently is not Morgan, but
Or s-
got asked.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Cora wants uppies. Like picking someone up, like the lifting
like
of a
the
child.
up of the person. Uppies.
or a pet.
Yeah.
Yes. Like when
You
your
think-
puppy,
I
when
would
you
say-
have a little toy puppy who can't get up on the bed and it's like and they do the little kick with the back feet while making the noise.
If you have a cat that wants uppies, the cat has built-in pythons. It will get uppies whether you give it to them or not.
Yeah. Amanda would also like uppies, so Moon, you got to help Amanda with the uppies. Assuming that you consent. I mean, it's not involuntary here. So anyway,
I have to be in a mood in order to
yeah,
to get uppies.
to want uppies. You know?
Yeah. So, and the distance that we're going also matters.
And the level of stability, as see aforementioned stairs with a single person.
Yeah. I have not been doing my knee PT for the last week and a half because I have had vertigo.
Cool.
And if you are not stable and you fall over, then maybe. And so I was going to a friend's house, and the path to their house involved downstairs, and my left knee said, bleep you right in the bleeper. So I made sure that my left leg was the landing foot and not the descending knee.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I believe I went to, I think it was one of Scooter's parties back before I started a PT for my knee, and my knees at that time were so bad I had to go down the stairs backwards.
That is in fact the place I was today.
And those stairs, definitely. But it's like going down backwards gives you additional stability. It's just you can't see if anyone's trying to come up.
That's what I did when I originally was told to do PT. I was doing the stairs backwards because after one flight, my niece said, "We're done." So
we're done. We're good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. So hopefully tomorrow the vertigo will be gone. But I've been saying that since last Friday. So. And did I tell you? My dad was very worried for me and told me to go see a doctor about the vertigo. And I was like, the vertigo that I've been having for the first day of any cold for the last 10 years, that vertigo that I've mentioned twice a year for the last decade, good paying attention. I'll see a doctor if it lasts more than 3 days.
I was going to say the vertigo that is so bad I can't drive when I've got it, so I can't go to the doctor.
my roommate drove me, so I did feel good enough. Like Friday was good, Tuesday was good. It's been on and off, but like if the room starts tipping when I'm at a desk chair, I found if I'm laying back in the recliner with my head against the headrest, so it doesn't move like as it stays relatively stable. I can do more. So if I can give up my second monitor, I can do my work from my desk. But it's easier with 2 monitors, and I keep thinking it'll go away. Yeah. Pout. So anyway, words. We're doing words.
And things.
In 3, 2, 1, boom. Let's do it. Yes, you are very handsome. And we're back. How was your sprint?
Good. I finished.
Sorry, you're coming in and out a little? Or was that just me?
It's a little faint.
There you
That's
go.
better.
Now you're fine. I don't know what you did.
I don't know.
Notice when you sit up, your audio seems to be worse. When you lean forward, it seems to be better. So I wonder if there's a wire.
Is it this?
That might be. Okay. So how was your sprint?
It was good. External microphone. It says built in. I'm afraid to click it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just no.
It's working fine now, so.
Well, now that I know that it's this mic and not that mic.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, I finished my second Substack for next week. And I would like to release it like Thursday or Friday.
Sure. That makes sense. Doc?
I've finished marking up chapter 12 and started on chapter 13.
Nicely done.
So making progress, but you don't realize exactly how much dialogue you have in a book until you actually have to mark all the different parts in different colors.
Doc, your books are dialogue heavy.
I know.
That one. There's a reason you launched your first book with an audio drama.
Yep.
Like, I'm a little surprised you didn't notice. I got about 200.
It's a different dimension when you're actually highlighting it.
Sure. Do you need more highlighters? Is that what we're hearing?
I'm using digital highlighters in Word.
So okay, digital.
I may be running out of colors before I run out of characters, though.
Maybe you could go from like having font colors to like background colors, or vice versa.
I'm mostly using the background highlights, but and I've only changed the font when it's necessary to see the words against the color.
Sure.
But I may have to do some different combinations if it goes on too long.
Yeah. A gradient.
Yeah.
That would be for reading purposes. I got 200 words, and I responded to a couple Balticon Facebook messages that have been malingering for like 2 months because nobody's maintaining it anymore since I gave up.
Nobody took over for social media.
Yeah, but are people who took over social media maybe don't do Facebook? So I need to talk to the new head of publicity and make sure she has access. So where was I? So I got 200 words though, so I'm not sad. I mean, I still have like 500 words and change. So let me pop back into the comments. We were talking about getting uppies before we left, and Moon volunteered just as we went on break to assist with the uppies. And I said he had to consent, and he said he content. Content? Unclear. Amanda said, "Yay, thank you. Anytime." Chorus said, "Yay." Moon says, "I also have clearance to assist others with uppies." Lol. And
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining a channel of giving people uppies as a YouTube channel. That's all it is.
I can see it. I keep, one of these days, I'm going to record it. I keep thinking about doing a thirst trap in which I'm on a video and I drink water.
But
okay, sorry. Anyway, to make fun of Moon's typo, I said I hear you sell content like books, Moon. And Moon's like, the random things I get myself agreeing to. Yes, I do indeed sell books. So Moon says, as I'm no longer distracted, I see the typo that led to the question I awkwardly answered. It's been a rough few hours. The moon's okay. I promise. Mostly. Oh, hon, I'm sending hugs. We had a rough hour or 5 or I don't even know. Many
Yeah.
sympathies and hugs from people. Moon says, it's cool. I see dumb things all the time. I'll just sit in the corner with my thumb in a pie, sending emails to all the people. I'm locking in for Sako in the moon.
Yeah.
So I did stick my thumb in a pie today. I was
Deliberately?
I was at a Friendsgiving thing, and I was on my way out the door, and I'm like, oh my god, my roommate made this specific pie because it's my favorite pie, and she makes it. And so I'm slicing a piece, and then when I went to go lift it with the knife, I sliced my thumb.
Oops.
Just lightly. It didn't even bleed. Like, do you see anything? No. So,
No.
but
Do
yeah.
not bloody the
So
pie.
I stuck my thumb in my own pie piece, and then I was like holding it and eating it off my hand because I am a heathen. So both figuratively
You
and literally.
Philistine.
So let's see. Amanda said, don't be so hard on yourself about typos. I hardly ever hear or read anything right the first time. Also, thumb in a pie. I've never heard that saying before. Oh yeah. No, that's totally a thing people say.
Little Jack Homer.
If you see my posts, if it is a social media thing in which it will tell you if it's been edited, it usually has been, especially if I'm doing voice to text. But nope. I'm like, wait, it's because we're writers. We're not improv artists. We fix it in post. So, Cora got 8.5 minutes edited. Nicely done. Oh, nice. Amanda finished exporting the video she was working on and uploaded it to their TikTok. Nice. Scott said, I typed things that could be considered a word or two. I need uppies now. And there's the less literal uppies in the form of Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah.
And I still had one of the new hot cocoa linders. So
how are the new hot cocoa linders?
I mean, they're fine, especially if you like their milk chocolatey stuff. So it was creamy. It was fine. It didn't blow me away. I probably will go back to my regular dark chocolate ones. So, nice. Sierra got 1,408 words today. And the first draft of this penultimate chapter is done. I'm sorry, the word penultimate does not get used enough. But Sierra's off to bed. Thank you for joining us and have a lovely rest. And,
night, White Deer.
Good night. And hopefully the room doesn't spin when you roll over like normal people. So, Scott said that he rubbed a cheese omelet into his hair to celebrate the 23rd of November, St. Steuben's Day. That is a choice.
This is a tradition I am not familiar with.
As am I.
And somehow feel that I should remain unfamiliar with it.
Yeah. So, I caught up on the comments. Nice. I went to scroll and I didn't scroll. So.
And you've got a whole minute of time left to chat.
Oh,
it's also the Doctor Who Day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. November, it's when it all started.
Things I didn't know. So. Did anybody see the meme about somebody asking how hardcore millennials were if they were burning CDs?
I'm sorry, what?
I saw a meme that said, serious question for the millennials. My older cousin said she used to quote unquote burn CDs for her crush, like with fire? ? Was that a ritual? Did it work? You guys were literally practicing witchcraft just to get a text back? I'm scared of y'all.
No, this was not a MAGA thing. They did not make piles of CDs and set them on fire.
Yes. So as an elder millennial, that is a bless your heart moment for me.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, it was called burning a CD because it was putting the information onto the CD, and I think it was like literally like changing the landscape of the.
You used a laser to burn a finish
Onto it.
of
Yeah.
the interior of the CD.
Yeah.
So it would have reflective and non-reflective portions to encode
Yeah.
the data.
Yeah. So if you know how a record works, in which the needle follows in like the space of the is what causes the noise, CDs were like the next intermediary before we went all digital.
Yep.
So I mean, tape decks existed before, and they were time-wise an intermediary, but a totally different technology.
It's like MP3s worked, but there wasn't a good way to get the music to where you wanted to play it, so the CD was a compromise.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah.
I've been keeping up with the comments.
So, okay, popping into the comments, Scott says, I deeply appreciate the furrowed brow as a response to the cheese omelet comment. Sear said, oh God, to the burning CDs. Carrie is like, lol. Amanda's like, oh no, they don't know. Kids these days, lol. Oh Jesus. Amanda, I'm about to ask my 18-year-old right now. Sigh of relief, she knows. I'm gonna run with it and made up some wild story about it. Not only did we burn CDs, some people were pirates. Oh yeah,
yeah.
I downloaded like every song I wanted to record off of Napster.
Napster.
Okay. 2 months before the trial was concluded, and I burned it onto zip drives when they were like the big chunky. Right, I had 4 of them that I eventually burned onto CDs because CD players were portable, and zip drive readers were built into a computer, like a desktop.
Mine was external.
Oh, I didn't have one of those.
But my built-in CD drives were all readers, and when I wanted to get a burner to back up my computer, I had to get a separate external ZT burner. So.
Yeah, when I first installed World of Warcraft on my laptop, I think it was 5 CDs.
Yep,
it was.
And you had to switch them out. Now it's 1, and then you're online for like 8 hours while it downloads all the updates.
Yep.
And for people, like I have friends who are now on satellite, but had not dial up, but like DSL or something a little slower. That could take a couple days. It was ridiculous, and I'm talking like 5 years ago. Which, like, I hate Starlink for messing up the night sky, but getting access to people of high-speed internet, it's been amazing. So, because nobody's investing in infrastructure anymore. Yeah. Like, Verizon's not maintaining it or anything like that.
It's really frightening to think of how we started off with the computer revolution and getting everything connected with this, 3600 baud was impressive speed. And it's like, a single cell phone acting as a Wi-Fi point handles tons more bandwidth than that.
Oh yeah. Oh, and the reason I was burning all these CDs off of Napster is because I was at college with the high-speed internet, and I was about to go home for the summer, so I wanted all my songs. So okay, and like with Napster, it was a file sharing app, so like you had to hope somebody uploaded a good copy.
Yeah.
And that you picked the right one. So you usually went with the most downloads version, but not always.
Yeah.
Let's see. Carrie said, I'm pretty sure most of my dad's DJ music was, I guess, burned CDs.
Burned CDs, yeah.
Sear said, I still remember mixtapes. I still own a couple. So
I still make them.
Right? Amanda laughed at Cora. Cora says, kids also don't understand the importance of the top 8 friends and how that caused fights. I wasn't on it. I never had a MySpace.
Yep.
I was
Yeah.
Suicide Girl. I had to
Oh
have
yeah,
a
no,
MySpace.
obviously. So, but yeah, no, I didn't have enough friends, and like I made a live journal, and
Yep.
that's how I kept up with my friends back home. So anyway, Cora said her friend was the pirate, and Amanda said that top 8 was brutal. So the top 8
It was.
is your top friends, and I think it was. Did you set it, or was it based on who interacted with your post the most?
You could set it on MySpace, but not on Facebook.
Right. Okay. So, Carrie said, "My dad."
So it'll say.
Yeah.
So I was a
Yeah.
latecomer to Facebook, so I guess I kind of missed that era because I
I
was
mean,
still in LiveJournal because that's where all my friends were.
you got a lot of it with those memes that went around where it's like at the first person on your list and
Yeah.
at the yeah, that's kind of where that came from. So let's see. Carrie said my dad had a whole terabyte external drive of music going back to the 40s because he did a lot of events for seniors, and she doubts he paid for the majority of it.
Yeah.
So Cora said, and then they came up with the top 10. Who doesn't like 10? Because if they did top 8, they'd be like ripping off Napster. Or wait, MySpace, that one. Too many
MySpace.
legacy websites. Sear said, I remember Masters of Magic on the 486, which you would install from the 7 and 3.5, from 7 3.5 inch floppy disks.
Yep.
Yep.
Amanda said, I had already lost 2 friends by that time. I get it. Moon's like, my MySpace top 8 would be chaos today.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not friends with chaos right now, but I mean,
No.
we could be. We're probably pretty close right now. So I just haven't friended chaos on Facebook. My life is pretty much there though. So anyway, what time is it? Oh, we have 12 minutes left. Do we want to do a 10-minute sprint? Do we want to do a full sprint and then come back? Do we just want to chat? What do we want to do?
Let's just chat. Okay. We got 10 minutes left. Like,
I'm in chat mode.
So
let me mark my manuscript so I can find the place where I'm starting up next time.
Sure. So how is Borrowed Time coming?
Borrowed Time is I have a couple of recommendations for subplots that I acquired today on another server. So I gotta write it on a post-it so I don't forget it.
Sure. So
Borrowed Time is coming along quite well.
Nice. So next stream will be the last stream of November, the last day of November. So I have to be on it with my words next Sunday because the number of words that I have gotten after midnight for the day before is many.
There's no way I'm reaching 50.
Oh yeah, no. You pace yourself like a reasonable person. I have no respect for my body, my need for sleep, in pursuit of reaching the proper word count. And although I did give myself permission, there has been one day, like the first day I had the vertigo, I didn't make myself do all my words. I just did 360 and I went to bed. But I had some overage before that. So I am at 94,667 and I started off at 52. So that's 41K so far. So I'm let me see.
Are you on pace or?
I'm 3 days ahead.
Oh, you're 3 days ahead. Well, you might actually be over 50 by the time next Sunday rolls around. So
probably. My
especially if you do Thanksgiving and Black Friday binge writing. So
I usually don't. I'll be visiting my mother and then helping her set up her holiday display and stuff like that. But I mean, she's got her World of Warcraft dailies, so I usually do my writing while she works on her dailies because mom's got stuff to do, right?
she's got
Mhm.
quests and missions to complete.
She does. She does. I just have to get her to turn off Dr. Polk because I cannot watch TV and write at the same time because I'm too distractible. So I can do some shopping during it, but I will be putting things in my cart, not necessarily hitting the buy link.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
oh goodness. Popping into the comments, Seer had to pop off. Scott has said, "This has been great fun." Seer wishes us all success in the coming week. And Carrie says, "I'll actually get to sit and eat and have conversations with people on Thanksgiving because my kid will be in Florida, so no chasing the peanut all night." Right?
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Some kids
You can hang out with grown-ups.
yeah. Some people can show up and hand off their kid, but once they get to a certain age, you got to corral them a little more. And some kids are more easily corralled than others. My roommate's kid, who's here half the time, we hand him a Switch and he goes sits in the corner for 4 hours. Meanwhile, another friend of mine, they get it from their dad. The kids are bouncing off the walls the entire time. Cough, cough,
Mhm.
Steve.
Ugh,
So,
but they get it from their dad.
oh yeah. This is the gentleman who one of the first stories I heard about was him coming in from the balcony because he climbed the wall.
Okay.
So, like, he's got a lot of energy. That's his default state. So,
And doesn't have a good way to focus it, apparently.
I mean, this was back in high school. He then spent, X amount of time in the military. So,
Is he any more disciplined now, or no?
he still has a lot of energy, but he is being pulled a lot of ways with family obligations and stuff like that, taking care of elderly parents and siblings and stuff like that. So he's stretched a little more thin. So it happens to many people.
Yeah.
And it can be hard. Yeah. Oh no, it's a big yawn. Oh, we didn't do a stretch. I know it's not a stretch break, but I still feel like I should stretch.
Oh, posture check.
Right.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Look at that. I can tip my head without the room spinning.
Yay.
Hey, progress.
Right? So one of the things I do, like, I don't know, 2 to 5 times a day is stand up and hinge forward, and my back usually pops in 4 spots, and I have not been able to do that until consistently this week, and it's been rough. It's been really rough.
Basic maintenance has not been able to.
Yeah. So, Carrie says, "My mom can handle level 2 autistic baby's first flight." Nice. And let me know how she does. We're packing headphones and tablets and coloring books and any home comforts that can fit in a carry-on. Yes, and definitely give them something to eat or nibble or drink on during the takeoff to help with the ear pressure.
Mhm.
So, and Amanda says, "My cousin's middle child has been really obsessed with schedules lately, so we will be following the strict timeline of a 5-year-old on Thanksgiving." Oh my goodness. So I will probably start off by waking up sometime before Santa Claus crosses the Macy's Day bandstand and helping set things up and all that stuff.
Mhm.
And I have suggested for the peace of Thanksgiving that perhaps the people, my aunt and uncle who my mom is feuding with, partially because my uncle goes out and does a lot of stuff and my aunt's health is kind of high risk. Perhaps they should test for COVID before coming over to my mother's house to calm my mother down. This will make Thanksgiving go easier for everyone. And I know it's a cliche for old people to talk about injuries, but it means we're not talking about politics. So I will be asking about how's the recovery from knee surgery going,
Yeah.
and telling them about my PT and my vertigo. And like, yes, we will talk about illnesses because it is not politics. And yeah, so
Yeah. Knee surgery is going to be interesting.
when's
But
yours? Is it scheduled yet?
I'm not scheduled yet. My orthopedist wants to put it on the schedule. My next meeting with him is at the end of January, and I think
Okay.
we're going to be talking about scheduling it then.
Sure.
Although it may also be a case that at the end of January it's going to be like, oh, another government shutdown. In which case I'll probably like try to get the surgery as soon as possible. So it's like, if I'm going to be living off this same pot of money anyway,
Right.
then I might as well be getting my knee surgery for no leave expenditure. So
Yeah. My roommate was going to come down with me for Thanksgiving because she doesn't have the kid for Thanksgiving. And in the past, she's helped me set up my mom's Christmas tree, so it's not just, so there's more people, and it's, but she was furloughed and she has no vacation time left or sick leave or anything.
Yep.
So because she's a contractor, not like for the government, but her company handles the website for Head Start. So
right.
The Head Start program was still going, but like updates and stuff to the website were not. So Carrie says I need to watch the Macy's parade. Her BFF's cousin's kid is in one of the marching bands. That's awesome. And I'm reminded of my mother's biggest rant about the parade.
Okay.
These days, they spend 80% of the parade time showing the Broadway dance routines, because each of the Broadway shows does a dance routine in front of whatever. And they don't show half the marching bands, and like they'll show the floats for a minute or two, especially if there's like a singer on it or whatever, but they don't show the bands. And my mom's like, I'm here to root for the kids, because she worked at a high school for her career. So yeah, my mom is totally on board with they should show more of the marching bands during the parade footage.
Yeah.
Carrie's with us. Carrie needs knee replacements, but no doctor will agree to it because she's only 41. They only last 10 to 15 years. Okay, that puts me in my mid 60s or 50s. Math. So
the 10 to 15 years is old. It's more like 15 to 20 now. So you need to fight for your quality of life issues. It's like, don't burn the quality of my life in my 40s to try to keep from replacing a piece of hardware. I deserve to have the right to live while I can live. And my wife had to do exactly the same thing. She was actually in her late 40s when her knees were going, and that was the point that she made. It's like, what is the point of waiting until I cross some magical age threshold so that you don't have to say, oh, in 20 years we'll have to replace those knees if you're still alive.
That I want to know, is it because the second surgery has worse outcome, or is it because insurance only wants to pay for one ever?
It's probably both, but mostly because the second surgeries do tend to have worse outcomes.
Yeah.
But the technology is improving all the time.
Yeah.
And if we still have the medical apparatus to do the surgery by the time you need a revision,
they should be better by then.
Yeah, they should be a lot better. They should have a lot better outcomes. But you still have to live life now. And if you're in constant pain and if you're paralyzed, that sucks for everybody.
I saw something, I don't know if it was spam or like an ad or something like that, but it was an essay by a woman talking about how she'd been doing knee PT for ages and it just made it worse and it was horrible. And she's like, oh, now I'm doing the European style, where she got this brace that supported it, and because her issue was knee stability. And apparently, according to this essay I read, in Europe, they get braces and they stabilize the knee. And once the knee gets used to being back in position after a month, then they do PT and it helps much more. So I'm tempted to try more braces to see if it helps because I know stabilization.
I wear 2.
Mhm.
When I have a dislocated kneecap,
Oh yeah,
I wear 2.
yeah,
One that hugs the knee,
Sure.
and then one that straightens it.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. And if
I
you
think it was a straightener that she got, and she said, I don't know who this woman was. It might have just been an ad for like the brace, but it sounded like an interesting theory that I'm not opposed to trying.
I'm not
You
opposed,
should try it.
absolutely
Yeah.
not opposed to anybody using a knee brace if you can find one that fits you.
Yes.
Some
Yeah.
of us
That too.
have legs that are not shaped properly for knee braces. Either the braces aren't made large enough,
Mhm.
or your leg shape's wrong, and as soon as you stand up and straighten your leg, the brace will fall off.
Oh
Um,
no.
Or my mom had a problem with that.
I'm hearing a fan or something. Okay, it went away.
No, that was me. That was me drumming my
Oh,
fingers.
okay.
But I think we can all agree that knees are a bad design.
Knees are a bad design.
Knees are badly designed.
And most of the braces they
Um,
give you are for standing. So if you sit down, they scrunch too much.
My mom's issue is that they're all made out of neoprene now.
Oh, and she's got a latex allergy. Yeah, yeah. And you can only do so much with putting cloth behind it because it'll shift. So,
Yeah.
let's see. Going back into the comments, Amanda said, I'm in the same boat. They won't even do injections because I'm only in my 30s. That's ridiculous.
That's entirely wrong.
Yeah.
That is wrong on so many levels.
Yeah.
When I had my stroke, they said I was too young to have had a stroke.
It's like, I'm sorry, I'm having medical issues. Do not refuse to diagnose me with what I'm actually experiencing because I don't fit your demographics. Physician, do no harm.
Right? Right? And look at the
I-
evidence. Evidence-based diagnosis, not just, oh, I look at you and I'm going to diagnose you with hysteria, or you could lose a few pounds, go away.
Yeah.
Or I keep looking into having my tubes tied.
Mhm.
But what if your
And-
husband changes his mind?
Then he can have an uterus installed and bear the child himself.
Have you heard of adoption?
Yes.
So anyway, popping into the comments, Carrie says, I am bone on bone thanks to autoimmune arthritis, and I keep bringing it up. Amanda said, my mom had a previously replaced knee replaced, and the recovery was rough, but it was well worth it. Both of my parents have had knee surgeries, like one as a repair and one as a replacement. So like, I can't blame the hypermobility and or the ballet because my parents didn't do ballet.
Yeah, my wife has had 2 knee replacements, and I'm looking at 2.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm looking at this statement about being bone on bone and being in pain and having a doctor refuse to treat you. It's like, so you're violating your Hippocratic oath. You are doing actual harm by doing nothing.
100%. 100%. Carrie says, I have for the braces, not large enough problem.
Yeah.
Carrie says, braces, compression socks, all of it is awful. I keep seeing ads for like compression socks that are supposed to be less bad. Oh, that's what it was. Instead of like a compression sock that you have to force up over, it had interlocking like Velcro-y strips.
Well, that's interesting.
That you could put on your lower calf, on your calf.
I've been lucky with compression socks. I basically got cheap compression socks off of Amazon. It's difficult for me to find them large enough to go over my calves when my calves were larger.
Yeah.
But once I got a pair of socks that didn't roll down.
Yeah.
Because the worst thing is compression sock rolling down into this hyper elastic ball that squeezes your leg. those, once I found good ones, they work fine.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
once they get to the point where they start to roll, it's like that pair is thrown away.
Things that slide and do not cut in where they're supposed to are definitely an issue. Cough, cough, non-underwire bras for me.
Yeah.
Because that's not where I
Yeah.
want the compression. So
Yeah.
Moon says my whole body is a problem. Yeah. I mean, I was
We didn't want to say anything, Moon.
I was at a Friendsgiving today, and I'm like, so I have sinus pressure and vertigo, and my knee's hurting more because I haven't done my PT, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna stop there.
I'm just gonna stop there. Yeah.
So, Carrie says, and the number of times I've had to change doctors because my problems have been dismissed because of my weight. Oh my god, it pisses me off. Izzy's friend Ashley?
Mm-hmm.
She had her gallbladder was black before they took it out because they were like, oh, just lose weight. 3 times going into the ER. It was black. It was dead and like rotting in her before they actually looked. Livid.
Holy crap.
Absolutely livid. Like she told me about this, 10 years ago? And I like just thinking about it pisses me off so much. So yeah. Healthcare.
Okay, well. Yay, US healthcare.
Yeah.
And doctors that listen. And that is why I have a nurse practitioner. She's amazing and she listens, and if I'm like, hey, I think I have this going on, she doesn't question me. She doesn't say no. She doesn't, I emailed her from vacation saying I need PT for my knees, and she said, okay, here's the referral. Like, she didn't make me do any tests or anything. So
nice.
Yeah.
She
It's
just
like
believes me.
With the current healthcare system, there's 2 sides of it. One is you need an advocate. If you can't be your own advocate, you need to bring somebody with you who will get upset on your behalf and will make the doctors listen.
Yeah.
The other point is that,
and sometimes it has to be a man because they don't respect, depending on
the doctor, they may or may not respect the woman.
But the other aspect of it is you have to treat it like court. You have to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
And bring all the evidence you can, and the documentation, and the times, and the notes, and the pain levels, and then they still think you're, self-diagnosing on WebMD and dismiss it half the time.
And test it then. Test it. Don't just dismiss it. Test it and have science-based evidence.
That's what I've heard, is if your doctor refuses a test, make them write it down that they refuse the test. And then half the time they give in. So, anyway.
Okay,
who
well,
are we? Where are we doing? Peace out.
Peace out. I'm Sako Toomey, and I write books. I write horror, and I'm writing romance right now. What? Yeah. If you want to scope that stuff out, you can find me on Substack, or you can find me on the interwebs as Sako Toomey or Psycho Sako or Caspoit. You can find all my stuff. And you should drop a line sometime. I would love to see ya.
Awesome.
All right. And I am Doc Coleman. I write steampunk comedy adventure. If you want to find out more about me and my stuff, just go to your favorite search engine and search for Doc Coleman Steampunk. And that will help you find my website at doccoleman.com. It'll also help you find my author page on Amazon, where you can see all the books that I currently have in print and look at samples of them and decide if it's going to be something that's right for you or for somebody you love. Because independent author books make great Christmas presents.
And birthday gifts and New Year's Eve presents. And, I was thinking of you.
Yep.
I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. I blog, vlog, and podcasting, writing tips from the pros, and of course, my own writerly musings. I have an indie shop over on Redbubble. If you want to get writer or reader swag or ADHD swag, I got it over on my Redbubble shop. It's called Writing Tips and Writing Tips, Writerly Musings, because there's no tips. It's just musings over there.
Okay.
And yeah, if you are interested in doing writing sprints in the evenings, I am usually up for them. And let me boop, boop, boop. So if you want to hop over to my Discord and join. So, but like, I'm not a morning sprinter. I am like after 8 p.m., often after midnight, trying to get my words in. After midnight. So thank you all for joining. Right. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining, and I hope you have a wonderful week. If you're in the States, have a great Thanksgiving, stay safe, and avoid vertigo. In the meantime,